Hi, my name is Kaylin Gomez. 5 years ago, I started college at St. John's University as a criminal justice major, hoping to get a career in forensic science. I never would have imagined that I'd end up as a communication sciences and disorders major. My dad is a police officer, and throughout high school, I was set on joining the field just like him. After taking an entire semester full of criminal justice courses, I felt like something was missing. Though I still loved the field, it wasn't the right fit for me. As I began to reevaluate my interests, I started to think back to times when I felt inspired. Growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher and I've always loved working with children, so I kept that in the back of my mind. Finally, I remembered the time when my younger sister used to receive speech therapy. At the young age of 2, my sister was diagnosed with myoclonic seizures, and her medication greatly impacted her speech. She was then diagnosed with having a 6-month speech delay. Because of this, she was qualified to receive at home speech services. Being that I was only 8 years old at the time, I waited in anticipation for her speech therapist to come over every week, since she would always let me join in on the sessions. We got to play and do lots of activities that at the age of 8 I thought were extremely fun. I always perceived these sessions as a play date, and it wasn't until my parents explained the severity of the sessions and the situation that I truly understood what was going on. Doctors told my parents my sister might not ever be able to talk, and if she did, they didn't know to what extent. I saw my parents live with that physical and emotional drain of the unknown until after a couple of sessions. My sister finally began talking, and a huge burden was lifted off of my family's shoulders. My sister's speech therapist brought hope and alleviation to my parents. What I feel makes me stand out is my focus on the family unit. My ultimate goal and reasoning for becoming a speech language pathologist is to have the same positive impact on families that my sister's SLP had on ours. I would like to bring hope to grim diagnosis and optimism to clients and their families. I feel as if the family unit is sometimes overlooked. As important as it is to positively impact a client's life, it is equally as important to have the same effect on the entire family. Many families are under immense amounts of stress and riddled with worry, and I want to be the person to alleviate the worries of those family members, just like my sister's SLP did for us. I graduated with a bachelor's in communication sciences and disorders from Queens College. Going to a CUNY school comes with the preconceived notion that the school is only a commuter school. I always dreamed of my college experience being like those you see in the movies, so I actively looked out for different activities and events that were happening around campus. This ended up with me joining NISHLA, National Student Speech Language Hearing Association, and eventually becoming the president during my senior year. This role didn't come without its challenges, since it was my first official leadership role. The experiences I had helped me grow as a leader, and I feel like the leadership skills learned through these experiences are something I can bring to Adelphi, as well as my future professional career. Being president also helped me develop and realize what skills are essential to be an effective communicator. For instance, I realized to be an effective communicator, you have to be an effective listener. I learned that listening to others and their concerns was just as important as mine or another e-board member's opinion. And listening to members' opinions helped to further excel the goals of the club. I also realized that nonverbal communication is an essential skill as well. While presenting a certain topic or fundraising idea to the club, you can get good feedback just by looking at members' facial expressions. Nonverbal communication can really give you a better idea of what someone is interested in and help me to become a more effective public speaker. Empathy and respect for others are another set of essential skills for effective communication. With respect and empathy, communication partners can feel comfortable getting their point across and feel confident that they are being heard, as well as feeling confident initiating communication as well. When these skills come together, they can create very effective